Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another exciting income pick. If you want to read more about what me and John write on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com, or you can find the link to the website in the description below. Marine shipping stocks like Zim Integrated Shipping Services Limited, traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol ZIM, can see their fortunes or misfortunes shackled to the global economy. When things are good, more goods get shipped. Of course, the opposite is true when the economic outlook is a little foggy. And this might be why analysts are calling 2026 an age of complexity for the marine shipping industry, with lower freight rates and rising geopolitical uncertainty. But it's not all bad news. Fleet capacity is expected to grow by around 3.6%, with fleet demand increasing 3%. That's pretty much in line with the global GDP projections for 2026 and 2027. Things could change dramatically, of course, should fears of a global trade war diminish. Despite all the uncertainty around, Zim Integrated Shipping Services continues to have a good year. It just reported solid third quarter results and increased the midpoints of its 2025 guidance. ZIM stock has also done well of late, trading up 43% over the last month, 14% over the last 6 months, 17% year to date, and 42% year over year. With that said, John, what can you tell us about Zim Integrated Services?
Yeah, thanks, Mo. Founded in Israel in 1945, Zim Integrated Shipping is a global container shipping company currently operating 129 vessels, all of which are currently chartered. It has operations in over 90 countries, serving approximately 32,000 customers in 300 ports. Core routes include the Pacific, Latin America, Atlantic, across Suez, and intra-Asia.
Reported solid third quarter results.
Yeah, despite a volatile rate environment and complex geopolitical landscape, Zim Integrated Shipping reported solid third quarter results, in the words of management. Of $1.78 billion, net income of $123 million, or $1.02 per share, and operating income of $259 million. During the quarter, Zim carried 926,000 TEUs. Now that stands for 20-foot equivalent units, compared to 970,000 TEUs in the third quarter of 2024. The average freight rate per TEU was $1,602. That's down from $2,480 for the third quarter of 2024.
Let's dig a little bit more. I see that it raised its midpoints guidance for 2025.
Yeah, now looking ahead to the fourth quarter, management noted that while fourth quarter market conditions have weakened, it increased the midpoint of its 2025 guidance reports based on, and it's again management's terms, our strong performance to date. The company now expects to report adjusted EBITDA of between $2 billion and $2.2 billion, and adjusted operating income of between $700 million and $900 million. Now that previously the company expected to generate adjusted EBITDA between $1.8 billion and $2.2 billion, and adjusted operating income of between $550 million and $950 million.
Looking at the dividend, I see that it declared a third quarter dividend of 31 cents per share.
Yeah, no, Zim's dividend payout fluctuates based on its profitability, which means it will fluctuate. And frankly, it doesn't have a long dividend history, having only paid out its first dividend in August of 2021, and then it suspended its dividend in the back half of 2023 and reinstated it in June 2024. Now, its dividend policy provides for quarterly dividend equal to 30% of quarterly net income, with a full year dividend payout totaling up to 50% of annual net income. To that end, it recently declared a quarterly dividend, as you noted, of 31 cents per share, or a total of $37 million. And that represents a distribution of 30% of its quarterly net income. This works out to an annual payout of $4.28 per share, for a forward annual dividend yield of 25.5% and trailing annual dividend yield of 42.6%. Now, a little history here. The company has been public for very long, but since its IPO in early 2021, Zim Integrated Shipping has distributed approximately $5.7 billion to its shareholders, more than 25 times what the company raised in its January 2021 IPO.
And thank you so much for your insights. The marine shipping industry can be volatile, though its differentiated commercial strategy, enhanced fleet profile, and improved cost structure position has allowed ZIM to weather near-term volatility and deliver long-term value for shareholders. This includes ongoing solid financial results and improved guidance. On the share front, ZIM stock is up 298% over the last 2 years, and more recently is up 25% over the last month. When it comes to dividends, remember, this is a risk-reward trade-off. The higher the dividend yield, the greater the risk. With ZIM, there is some foundation to trusting its dividend long term. And this includes a modern revamped fleet, a strong cash position of $3 billion, successful track record of identifying attractive growth opportunities, and selectively acquiring companies with disruptive technologies, such as 40C's, a fintech platform leveraging AI and data-driven technology. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com now, or you can find the link to the website in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.